Hello again, Town Administrator Keith Hickey with your weekend review for the week ending September 2nd, 2022. Hard to believe that we're already in September. Kids are back in school. Labor Day weekend is upon us, and I hope everybody has a happy and safe Labor Day weekend. Supposed to be good weather overall, so hopefully people can get out and enjoy family and friends and the weather and whatever you have planned. Once we finish up with Labor Day on Monday. Just to remind everybody, there is voting that's going on Tuesday. We have a state primary, excuse me, that will be held at the Kingston Elementary School. The hours are 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. All the different wards will be there, and we ask everybody if they can come down and vote if they have an interest. We've had well over 1,500 early voting ballots, so thank you very much for doing that. There's a number of different positions that are open on the ballot: governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, secretary of state, auditor, a variety of different things, state reps, state senators. So a lot of important positions that really if you can take 5 minutes of your time and stop down to the elementary school on Tuesday the 6th to vote, that would be great. And because elections are going on the 6th, just to let everybody know, the town clerk's office at the townhouse will not be open on the 6th at all. So if you have any business that needs to be done, either try to do it Friday the 2nd or Wednesday the 7th. Will be closed Monday, obviously, and then closed Tuesday in the clerk's office. So please get out and vote if you have an opportunity. That'll be great. A couple of other things just to make people aware of. Nothing too exciting, but the state has certified Kingston's free cash again this year. It's been at about $2.5 million overall for the past several years. In 2020, it jumped up to 3.2 million. This year it's 3.6 million. So the highest number it's been since before 2009 anyways. So we're in great financial condition. We'll be discussing with the Board of Selectmen, the Finance Committee, if we want to use some of that free cash and what for, as we work through our capital planning committee meetings and budget meetings, things of that nature. So we're in good condition to try to deal with some of the needs of the community. I'd like to start investing a little bit of money in our roads and sidewalks moving forward after July of next year. So we'll see if there's some funding available for that and support by the boards and commissions and ultimately the voters. Moving on, next Tuesday night, we do also have a Board of Selectmen meeting. Not a tremendous amount on the agenda. We did receive an open meeting law complaint from a resident after the last Selectmen's meeting regarding the speed limit on Main Street. So the board will be reviewing the response to that complaint and voting to send that off to the complainant at the meeting on Tuesday evening. Beyond that, we may discuss briefly some thoughts about the MBTA station. As I mentioned at the meeting a couple of weeks ago, the state has adopted zoning for MBTA communities, of which Kingston is one. One of the thoughts I had, rather than we had, at least in my mind, the state thinks we have two choices: either adopt the zoning, which in Kingston would require over 500 housing units within a half-mile radius of the train station, or forfeit our ability to be eligible for a number of state grants. I think a third option is to close the train station altogether with COVID and things getting back up to quote unquote normal. There's a lot fewer people taking the train from the Kingston station than there once was. I think we ought to at least have a conversation about whether or not that train station remains needed and is worth having to adopt zoning for. I met with Senator Moran and Representative Lanarcha earlier this week. They seem, excuse me, very interested in helping out and trying to work through the issues. So we will, work with the Board of Selectmen and state representatives to find out what our options are, and ultimately the Board of Selectmen will decide whether they want to move forward with pursuing a request to close the Kingston commuter rail station. So keep that in mind. And if you have any thoughts at all, don't hesitate to reach out. Love to hear whatever feedback you may have on that, pro or con. With that, again, I want to wish everybody a safe and happy Labor Day weekend. Hopefully you guys get to get out and enjoy the weather and relax a little bit before next week and everything starts up for the fall season. So with that, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week.